Guramische hafo eschlen, mochs vadin yes mikedi, oh ich julin lecht.
One morning, you wake up earlier than normal, but you feel really good. You feel refreshed. You feel rejuvenated, kind of energized. The sun is just barely rising. It's earlier than you normally ever get up. Let's say maybe it's about 5:30 in the morning. And you get up, and as the sun's rising, it's such a beautiful, beautiful view. And so you make some coffee. And as you're making your coffee, you step outside for a moment, and the air is very crisp and cool. But you can tell it's one of those days where it's going to be really warm out, and it's just going to be a beautiful day. And you step back inside, and your coffee's finished, and you pour yourself a cup of coffee, and it tastes so good, just better than usual. And as you're watching the sunrise, everyone else is asleep in the house, and you're thinking, I'm really glad because I'm really enjoying this time by myself, watching the sun come up and drinking my coffee. You think, heck, I'm going to take a drive. And you get in your truck or your car and you start to drive up towards the mountains. And you start to roll down the window because the air is getting warmer. You can feel the sunshine coming through the windows on your back as you're driving up toward the beautiful mountains. This is going to be a great day. And you're just feeling adventurous. And this is a drive you've taken many times before. You're very familiar with these mountains. But there is a road that you have not taken before. And that road is a road you've wanted to take, and you just haven't done it yet. You're feeling a little adventurous, so you decide today's the day, and you begin to drive down this new road. And as you're driving for a while, you realize it's been a long time since anyone else has been down this road, because the grass is starting to grow in. And it's not long until you realize nobody has been down this road in a very long time. And this is where you stop. And you get out and you look out on the valley, and it is just miraculous. It is so beautiful. It is so serene. You can't believe you've come this far. It just is a wonderful day. There's a little bend around the road, and you notice that, so you're looking around as you would. When you look around the bend, you think you know what you see, but you're not sure, so you walk closer. You're feeling adventurous. Let's check things out. And as you walk up, you're right. It is exactly what you thought. And you start to move some brush and twigs and trees away, and you see that there is a mouth of a cave. And you move all the brush and the twigs and the overgrowth out of the way, and you can tell that nobody's been in this cave for a very long time, because clearly you just had to move away all this stuff from the entrance of the cave. Because of that, you know it's safe, and you can see that it turns, and you're feeling adventurous. So you walk into the cave, and the sunlight is shining, and just as you turn where the sun is not shining anymore, you see a gigantic pile of gold coins. And you're thinking, could these even be real? What are they doing here? But you don't care, really. So you grab one and you bite down on it, and you look at it, because if you're like me and you know anything about gold and silver, you can tell by the mint and other things that this is real gold. These are real gold coins. And so you just start shoveling as much as you can into the back of your truck, and you can't carry a whole lot because it's just you by yourself. So you drive home, and your significant other is already awake. And he or she is saying, where have you been? I've been worried sick about you. And you didn't take your phone. I couldn't reach you. Nothing. And you say, doesn't matter right now. Pull up to the garage, and I need you to help me. So you pull up to the garage, and you start unloading the gold, and your significant other definitely starts to help you. and you say, I gotta go. I'll be back. You drive off. As you're driving back up to the mountain, you have to stop and get a shovel. And you don't go to the discount hardware store. You don't go to Walmart or Lowe's or anywhere. You just stop nearest hardware store and you pay full price for some big shovel, and you get going. You get back up to the mountain and you start shoveling as much as you can in the back of the truck, and boy, it just doesn't seem like that pile's getting any smaller after you do this for a few trips, and you decide to get a trailer. And you're shoveling all this gold in the trailer, and this pile does not seem to be getting any smaller. And you realize you're going to need some help. Well, who do you call to help you? Do you put an ad out in the paper, or on Facebook, or Instagram, or Twitter, or anywhere else? Do you go to the unemployment line and start looking for help with your gold coins that you just found? So who do you call? Well, you think about that and you call that person. They are happy to help. They are just excited to help you. And so together you go back up and you start loading more and more and more, and you realize not only is this pile not getting any smaller, I think it's getting bigger as we move more of the gold out. And you take one coin in your hand and you're thinking and you're flipping it over in your hand, and you walk out of the cave a little ways and you look back down, and lo and behold, there's 2 gold coins in your hand where there was just only one. And you begin to realize that you've struck a literal gold mine. And not only that, you want to share it with everyone you love and everyone you care about. And you also realize that there is enough here for everyone. And if you knew now that you had found the literal gold mine, and you've shared it with your friends and your family and all your loved ones, and they're up there helping you scoop it all in, and you know it, how many other people would you share what you found, knowing that there's enough for everyone? How many other people will you show? How many people will you tell? How many people are you telling now?
Masz na ranie to noch kware,